Double-digit thousands stacks.
My goodness, I'm so tired. Okay, let's hope the sound's okay. I can see the lighting and flashing in and out. I apologize. My arms are about to drop off. I have this. This is what's been stuck to the roof with some out of this world super glue, which I have been trying ever so hard to shine some light on my face. Oh, I'm really excited. I got these with some little lights. Maybe we'll just pop it there to give me some, put me in the spotlight. There we go. Ta-da! Sorry, yeah, I might have to trim this a lot, because I can see this current video is 29 minutes, 29 and a half. I would have had the sense to fast forward a lot of the other stuff. Anyway, this is what's been on the roof with some out of this world super glue, crazy, will not come off glue. And I hopefully have achieved uploading and editing all the little videos that I've done before I jimmied up my camera. It's a good look. I have a great fancy setup going on here. Never mind. So yes, I could pull bits of it like this, and that's about the size. That's the biggest size I could pull off at a time, and the rest was just little finger bits. And if you've seen past videos or any of the photos that I was posting on Twitter, which might have been on my old account, never mind. Yeah, just anyone new, if you see some videos still that have East Van Dwellers on it, it's just that I'm going through a name change, and I still have the Twitter account of East Van Dwellers, and I'll keep it there because I made a lot of good connections, and I'll just put like later on when I meet people that can just be like interviews and stuff like that, so I'll keep that going. But the main one to follow along with my van life will be van dwelling life. So for now, unless someone else has got it, but we'll see. So my arms are falling off. Still, I got the majority of the big stuff off, and I just keep wetting it. If you're wondering why I keep going all over the place, it's because I work on a patch and then I wet the rest of it, still trying to let it soak a bit before coming off, because it is on there. And the reason I want it all off is because I'm actually going to be coating my fiberglass with either, I don't know if like over here there's this wood bit on that's only got little strips of fiberglass holding that up. I was thinking of cleaning it all out and just reinforcing the whole lot, and doing it all with the fiberglass. Refill worn, because if there were cupboards or something else hanging up there, it's worn off a little bit, so I just want to clean it all up. And I wanted to perhaps either, after doing that, just do a coat of resin, or even just go over it with fiberglass sheet stuff. I know all the technical terms, not. Or I was thinking of still reinforcing that the wood, like doing it all so it's all attached to the van, nice and sturdy. But then once that's all cured and set, going over it with the bed liner paint that I have, that I'm doing all the steel part with. Still back and forth with that, and it comes down to whether or not I can get this stuff off. I've made progress. This patch over here, yeah, see, it's still. Any suggestions? I soaked it with baking soda. That kind of helped loosen up some of the bigger stuff. And then that was last weekend. Then today I came in and squirted it with vinegar. Let that soak in, and it still had the reaction and bubbled up a bit. That helped get a lot off. And some spots come off really nice because they're smooth. But then there's other spots where there's not much resin over the, the interwebbed fiberglass that they use. And even in this corner is really bad. Like there's like little strings of it still hanging out. So, and that's another reason I wanted to maybe give it another coat. Just maybe even just a coat of resin after I've done all that. So I still have no solid plans, because every time I have some plans, if you see some of my old videos, you will see. Started off with was just going to change a few things, because this was a fully decked out camper van. Even came with all the utensils and bedding and stuff like that. We could jump in and head off camping straight away. But because I want to live in it, I want to make sure, I'm comfortable and everything. So started off with just making the bed a little bigger, and then maybe just moving where the toilet is, and then maybe changing the way the kitchen is, and then winter hit. Vancouver usually just has mostly wet. It's usually just wet and windy. Occasionally there'll be a little bit of snow, but it's like melted half an hour after it snowed. Not this year / last year. Crazy. It went on for months, and lots of it, and it weighted down my air conditioner, and I think that's where it caused a leak. And I have since kept on ripping stuff out, and now it's empty except for this little middle bit of floor that has a million screws in it. This was built to last. So now it is just, now that it's empty, getting it all out. I've brought some stuff so I can take all the windows out, like just the main windows and frames, and reseal that, but I'm waiting until I've got all this cleaned and when it's not cloudy threatening rain. I'm excited. There's a load more room loads of room now that there is all the stuff pulled out, you know, and I have piles of stuff everywhere. So as soon as I'm ready to move into the van and I've worked out what I'm keeping, what I've got to get rid of, I will then be calling up some company to come and get rid of it all. So yeah, that's where we're at. If anyone has any suggestions on, even if I can't get the glue off, what else can I do to just give a bit more support? And I need to maybe read up to see if there's just like a minute amount of it, whether I can still reinforce these fiberglass bits, because it's not over on the whole top, because there was particle board up here up until about here, and then it's got this curve down. That's where it didn't have it. So the foam that was attached to the, not leather, but leather looking roof that it had, was attached to the particle board here, and that it peeled off that. It didn't attach to that all that bad. But I guess because all this fiberglass here is very, very rough and lots of little holes for it to just soak into, so maybe, I don't know, still thinking on it. Anyway, my arms are about to drop off and I need to try and edit all this, and yeah, so I'm gonna say goodbye, go inside, have a little break, jump on the computer, and then usually I go for longer than this. I think it's like maybe 3 o'clock, I don't know, I lose track of time when I'm in here. But I want to be able to come out and keep working tomorrow, and if I wake up and can't move my arms, that's not going to help. So yeah, I need to find a sign off. I haven't worked anything out. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, give a thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe and share. Peace.